blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Keep on lying
Yeah, I'm up now, isn't okay. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. The Bills at 4-8 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
319! It's on!
It's out, it's loose. Look at the big man rumble. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A good run there off right tackle. In an old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Right back to him on first down. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen going to change the look here. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance at a return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Here we go. 180. 180.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Gun.
Right back to Brown. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On one, ready?
They'll go with the empty backfield here. 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And eventually take him down here. Great coverage downfield. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Here we go. 11, back. 11, Thomas.
And the slot man goes in motion left. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
A good-looking return set up here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Allen going to change this at the line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Allen going to throw.
And it is caught. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills.
Now they're audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this one's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Monday. Alert! Look out!
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11, mighty. 11.
Tie ball
Here we go.
game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
First down, Bengals.
11, Thomas. Let's get set. What? 11 MT. 11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it, and he's giving me the evil eye, folks. Throwing again, it's Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. 33 yards that time.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got to keep scoring. 11.
33 yards on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
On 2.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Right 80.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Right 80. Right 80.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That's good. Bengals first down.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
4 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That's another Bengals first down.
11, 11.
11 on the play. And
11, 11, 11.
First down.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback. And you know what a free runner turns into? A free hitter.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
At the 27-yard line.
Now Allen going to change it up. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Allen to throw it. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tuck Roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82. And the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless.
Alert! Hey, tight. Half 85, 56. That's it.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Shot.
Running right, here's Brown. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That was Terrell Bernard navigating his way to the backfield and dropping him for a loss.
35-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Gun. Shot. Wide 80. Wide 80 shot.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Turn his TV off. He want type activity.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. And we all know how talented this guy is. He's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen now looks to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Alert. Middle, 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 middle.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Allen to throw once more. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
56.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Alert! Alert, alert, alert! Monday.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Middle.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. He's going to look deep for more. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball with a comfortable 4th quarter lead. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out of the games? Hand, they just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
34-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Now it's Burrow. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues. Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Right 80. Right shot. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
McPherson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. He's going to let it fly. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will take it across midfield and down the 45. They've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Now a give left side. Brown with it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's get set.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level. That hurts them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
12, 11 MT, 11 MT. Gun. Shot. 12, 12. Shot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
11. 180. 180 shot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to change the look here. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Right 80. Eleven.
Now it's Burrow. And a fine chase on the right side complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
180, 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. 11, Thomas.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
McPherson on for the point after.
McPherson for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.